Hey guys, what's going on? It's Caesar the Physio. We're here at Academy of Lions with Josh, and he's an awesome athlete. They just released 17.4, which is 55 deadlifts, 55 calorie row, 55 wall balls, and 55 handstand push-ups. That's not the order, but that's what it is. What we know is your back's gonna be toast, your shoulders are gonna be toast, so we're gonna have to work through those. And we're gonna start with the low back today. So we're gonna work on Josh's lower back. This is post-recovery, so after the workout, we're gonna be working on this chunk right here, not on the spine, right? On the muscles just to the side of it. We're gonna use a lacrosse ball. So Josh, I'm gonna get you to lie down. You're gonna put this right around here, sort of the side of your spine. And Josh here's gonna keep his knees bent up just the way he is. He's gonna use his feet and his hands to sort of roll around up and down, side to side, to get at the muscles on the side there, because they're gonna be really beat up after all those deadlifts and all the rowing. He's gonna work both sides, and he's gonna do each side for 1 to 2 minutes. We'll get you off that now. When you're doing the deadlifts, you wanna make sure you have really good midline, right? You don't want your back rounding, you don't want your back hyperextending. You wanna make sure you have a nice solid midline. So Josh, why don't you stand up for us and show us what that looks like. So just from the side, he's got his ribs tucked in, tight core, he's got tight butt, nice solid core. And why don't you go ahead and show us deadlift here. Yeah, go ahead again. Good, just keep those ribs tucked in. Perfect. So you see how he's not rounding? It's gonna be a little bit harder when he's doing it at 225 for multiple reps, but he wants to do his best to stay as solid as possible. Next thing we wanna think about is that overhead. We've been talking a lot about it throughout the open. For this, traps, levator scap are gonna get really smoked, so we're gonna work on those up against the wall with the lacrosse ball. So you're gonna place it just above your shoulder blade, closer to your neck, right up against the wall. You're gonna use your legs to push up against the wall. You control how much pressure you put on. It should, feel a little tender, but shouldn't be causing you to have any tears. Again, looking for tight spots, holding there for a couple of seconds when you find them. You can bias the tight spots by rotating your head to the right or to the left and bringing your ear to the opposite shoulder. Each side is gonna be 1 to 2 minutes.
Excellent.
All right, the other piece with this is you wanna stretch out the tissue as well. So for that, we'll replace the lacrosse ball with the stretchy band. This one, you're gonna step into the stretchy band. You're gonna bring it right up onto your shoulder, and that's gonna help depress it down. And then you're gonna put your hand behind your back. Same deal, you're gonna bring your ear to the opposite shoulder. So let's have you give that a shot. You're gonna bring your right shoulder through it. Good. You're gonna let the band depress your shoulder. And what you can do now is make sure your core is on, always, ribs down, and then you're gonna bring your opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. Again, you can bias the tight spots by just rotating your head very slowly. You wanna be very gentle with these tissues. And you're gonna hang out here for about 30 seconds. You can take a break in between, but you wanna accumulate at least 2 minutes per side. And the last piece is gonna be getting at those lats, right? You're gonna need that overhead to get into a really nice locked out position for your handstand. So we're gonna use the foam roller. You're gonna be on your side a little bit towards the back. So go ahead. You're rolling your body up and down using your legs. And when you find a really tight spot, what you wanna do is pause there for a second, and you can move your hand from the bottom of your hips all the way up overhead, just to run the tissue through that pressure and tension. You can do 2 passes and then look for another spot. Now your lats are very, very broad, so you wanna make sure you get as much of it as possible. So you might have to roll a little bit more onto your back if you find that you can't quite find the right spot. And you can actually work all the way up into your armpit as well. And you're doing this for also 1 to 2 minutes. And that's how you're gonna survive 17.4.